Excuse me. Oh man. I would say I hate waking up, but the fun part about Louisiana I caught on a couple days ago. There's sunsets. You don't even need an alarm, which I didn't even have an alarm set because I'm not on load or nothing. But don't even need one when you got this nice sunset peeking through the window like that to get you going. Alright. Alright then, let me get myself together here, get this truck pre-tripped, fired up, and get this day going. And that's that and that. Crank you up. Fired up. Check everything here. Looking good. Yep. So alright, everything checks out. She's looking good. I already got the map set because, like I said, this is episode number 4. I couldn't tell you the name. I did know it. They sent it to me. I just haven't looked. I should, but either way, it is episode 4 of Luscious Louisiana, and it's I love sagas. I love when I get to do them, but it's kind of a downside now because, sadly, I'll show you all the stuff here. We only need 2 more than we're done the state work. So yeah, that'll be a nice thing. And I think, because like I said, I think in the last episode, Louisiana is nice that you can run through, but it's not super big. So, and like I said, I already got a... Why the heck do I have it set to... No, what the heck am I going? Gosh, done it. My GPS got off somewhere. Alright, now I gotta find the... Oh, I could go back and look at their credentials. Where's my paper? Oh, there it is. Right in front of my face. But I'm Bob Tail to Lafayette. I don't know why it was Baton Rouge. But Bob Tail over here to Lafayette. As a matter of fact, I'll go to the truck stop, see what the truck stop's like. It'll take a minute. Yeah, I know we're all tired early waking up. But I want to say I might, because it looks like it's going to be a short one today. I'm going to see what this is. As a matter of fact, where we at? Homer. Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing. I'm going to cut through here. Yes, it has nothing to do with working, but hey, I can't wait till A Drive with X, I think that's the working title now, comes out when they get cars in SES, like stock, like vanilla, like not mods, call it what it is. Because I'm going to be doing road trips. Me and my buddy was just talking about that. Hey, that's going to be fun. That should be a fun thing. But that's whenever they do that. But this will be like a same drive, I guess you will, if you will. Minus me burning up all my diesel in my truck. But just to see what this is like. Because I didn't realize it was this close. And I was hoping to get one for a load something. And I guess I could try and look to see if we can get one to Lake Charles and go over there. Because the only 2 it looks, as a matter of fact, not even 2. The only one it looks like is Golfica. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll play that by ear. But let's go ahead and look at the board then. We might get one from here. Because the original plan was Bob Till over to Lafayette. Yeah, Lafayette. I had to make sure I said the right words. But, Golfica. So let's see if they have anything coming out of Homer over to I don't even know. Yeah, go back to the world map. I don't even know what that was. Oh no, Lafayette. Hey, cool, we got you. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Work and get. Actually, no, that's a good question. I don't know if that would count for Homer or Lafayette. They have one here. Oh no, that's Lake Charles. Sorry, I'm just all kinds of wrong this morning. All right, well we got one in Namek and one to Golfica. So, we'll see what we got. Let's look at this board. I'm getting a call right now, so let me answer that real quick, and I'll come back. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to take that call. A lot's going on behind the scenes. But y'all will actually get to see that. Start of 2026, baby. But that's neither here nor there. We're in Louisiana, so let's stick with Louisiana. And like we were saying, now we got a Cause I can't remember what that was. Ah, crap, you gotta go to the paper map. Alright, so we're looking for anything dynamic. Homa or Golfica Lake Charles, I wanna say. So let's see what we get. I mean, I think there's a way you can just like type in here and receive, but I don't know what they do, like call and all that. So I'm gonna just, and this is annoying me, I don't like that. So I'm just look on the board, do it. Like I tell people all the time, I'll probably say it till I'm dead. Persistence is what works. If it works and you know how to do it and you've been working all this time, stick to what works. And like I said, I know I could do it this way, but I'd have to sit, look, do all that, and I just am not doing that right now. When I could do the same thing doing it like this. So let's see what we got. And they got nothing. Macy wish I had a trailer now, because this is a little more limited, but alright, let's see if they got anything through here. I forgot. Homa, that's what we had, Homa. Homa Namek, I think it was. Because I'm not even reading what the load is, like it was with bitumen or not. Oh, we got Nama. Oh, that's the Tyler, Texas. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, hold on. Look, Charles, what was that? Nope. I don't even see a Golfica. That's kind of the downside when you have. Oh, Nama. Oh, snap. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Now I have to check with bitumen. I'm gonna call them up real sweet. They could get on this, so if I have to use my own authority to do it, because I want to say they might, because they have a contract with Nielsen, but I'm not sure. So either way, that's neither here nor there. Point is, that works perfectly. That's what I was looking for. We're gonna grab it. I don't even give a damn about the event crap. That's nothing to do with it. I want to get to that bridge and see how it works and see you can even do it with a trailer. And this articulated one will definitely be something to see if it even can even be done. So, but anyway, let me start making the calls. See how I'm picking this up. Go from there and go pick it up. Alright, I called up bitumen. They don't associate. I mean, they have a contract with Namek. What I'm picking up? No. What the heck am I picking up? Nielsen. That's why you gotta write paper down. Nielsen, they have one, but I have to do it to my own authority, which is fine. Not as much money, but I don't care about the money. So, going to pick it up. All good. We got locked in on the app, so at least this break. And let's get over here. And it works kind of well, too, because the place I wanted to look when we came in here last night, we actually get to go through there to, see what it is, and I just want to see what it is. It looked interesting. So, 2 birds, 1 stone. Looking to be the start of a great Monday. Great Monday, as a matter of fact. First Monday in December. Wow. Wow, I cannot believe it's the end of the freaking year. The end of 2025. That is crazy. But a great start either way, so alright, so let's come out. Now here's the funny part though. It says I can go right, but it's blocked off. So I'm guessing they mean that. Okay. I was like, because I can't go that way, so. But I think what I saw when I came in is this way. Oh, and it is. There we go. Yeah, okay. But I was like, I can't go that way, so. I hear the birds. Ah, you gotta love Louisiana. You gotta love Louisiana. And I guess it's a nice river though. Oh, it's a nice little river. I like. Oh, that's a. What do you call those things? Ferry. No, not ferries. Some kind of boat. Gosh darn it, I lost the word for it that fast. But you know what I'm talking about. It's got the ferry and the little. I'm just not on it this morning. The paddles in the back to power. I can't think of the name of that boat. I think that's what that boat was. So that's kind of cool. I'm glad we came this way. See, stuff happens for a reason. Stuff happens for a reason. Oh, maybe that. Well, that one wasn't. That was just a regular. Hey, the Haddock Shipyard, though. I should pick up from here one day. Just see if I can lease with them one day. I could. But I think they're more of a local company, and I don't live in LA, so don't live in Louisiana, so I don't know. Never know till you try, you know. One day though. One day, like I say all the time to people, you gotta have a plan for even after the initial plan's on. Whoa, and the bridge goes up. The light's green, so I'm still going. Oh, that is cool. That is yeah, if you ain't never been over to Homer, LA, Louisiana, definitely ride over here if you drive, because this is nice. This is nice. I don't even want to leave now. I don't want to leave. It's nice. The birds chirping, perfect sunrise in the morning. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm glad. I think they got a cutscene coming up too, so I'm definitely gonna get that. Definitely gonna get that. Oh, there's a truck behind you. There we go. I just gotta see where the heck they. What the thing at? Slow down here a little bit, X. It says it's here. I don't know where the heck it. Maybe in here. I'm assuming because I feel like I'm pissing this truck off, going all slow, so I'm just pulling these people's house. I know that's ignorant, but I want that truck to be held up for me because I don't know where the. It says it's here. Let's see. My jump behind. I thought that was a cutscene. Well, now you know. There's no cutscene. I thought it was. It was just that simple. Get out of this. Go back in low gear. Alright, well. Even though I'm backing out. I'm a dude cutting out. Boy, you best believe. If it wasn't for the fact, hey, dude, truck, really? Really? You see me doing, and you gonna be the ignorant one and just keep, okay. Okay, you definitely a steering wheel holder. But yeah, like I was saying, you best believe, if it wasn't for the fact that I just got the place in Bakersfield, what was it, I think sometime in August, July, sometime I got it, and you saw me and everything. But if it wasn't for that, I'd move down here. They got the grass, they got the lawnmowers, they got houses. Boy, how do you best believe I would. You would, but that ship is gone for now. Maybe in a couple of years I'll look to invest in another pop. Well, don't call it what it is, an investment. Invest in another property and buy it. Now the sad part is, it just means I have to be working more to pay them all off. But that's why you have people. It's a whole system, people. Don't be a small thinker. It's a whole system. And let's get over here to Nielsen. I was so hoping that was a cutscene thing, though. I think that one coming on the left is. Huh. Well, I like to say, when one door opens, the other one opens. I'm messing up. I'm just not there this morning. When one door closes, the other one opens up. So, that is beautiful. And it's not, though. It's not. Gosh darn it. I mean, yeah, there is one, but the problem is, I learned back in. Can't think of the name of where we're at, but they have a lot more one-way streets in this state, or at least around these cities. And I could be ignorant and just drive down there, but I'm not gonna do that. So close yet so far. Yeah, I hope no cars coming. As a matter of fact, I don't do the ignorant thing. Just take up both lanes so they can't come up, cut me off, and mess up the whole plan here. So, and I need to turn on my lights because it is 8 o'clock, which I'm surprised they haven't said nothing about. But it's a quiet town. They're probably like, we don't care. We not even up, really. You truckers and drivers are the only ones up. Rest of us, we ain't up. Getting up for no damn reason. Alright, swing over here because I want to say Nielsen's down this road. It is so nice over in Homer, though. I might sell my daggone garage in Baton Rouge and come buy one in here if they have one. It is nice over here. Let me slow it down. X, you don't need to be flying. Alright, Nielsen's up here on the left, it looks like. I will say this is like the perfect ending to the Luscious Louisiana Saga. At least the perfect start to the ending of the episode. Because this was just a great start to a thing. So nice over here. So nice. So nice. Yep, Nielsen. I don't know what the is. I just know it's Nielsen. Oh, it's on there. I'm just not slowing down to read that. I'm not sure here, so. Alright, now the question is it that turn? Yeah, I think it is. Woo! What's my mistake? Alright. Well, we are here for anybody. I was wondering. Swing by here real quick. Y'all can get a good view. I know Nielsen, but it's Nielsen Roads Company. So, I just call him Nielsen because it's just easy. Easy to remember. And there's our trailer. Already loaded up, ready to go. Now the fun part being that it's gonna be, I mean, it's not crazy heavy. 55 ain't too bad, but for this truck, it wasn't, when I bought it, it wasn't designed to be like a over like the normal 45,000 pounds. So it'll be a little heavy for this truck, but she got it. I know she'll be alright. Plus she's still young. She only got like 20,000 miles on it, so she'll be alright. Yeah, I think I'm off a little bit. Hold on, time out. I just got here. Keep that in mind. Oh no, maybe I'm just off. Let me take a look like it's crooked to begin with. Pull this brake. Let's look together. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Oh snap! They legit. It was. Now, again, maybe I'll give them slight leeway, because maybe when I hit it, and well, since we're here, let me check something real quick. Climb through here. Yeah, I gotta lift the axle up anyway. So I'm about to say that should have been right on, but let's find and lower these low boys. So lift it up. Alright, that, release the brake. Oh, she's still slightly. Yeah, I'm not a low boy drop. I don't do them all the time. Well, I do them a lot, but it's just sometimes even a veteran like me still has a not hard time, but a difficult time getting them right on point every time. Got it. They don't take long. I know how to adjust it, but see, look at it. Ain't she crooked? But hey, not my problem. Not my character, son. I got here. I got the load. We good. And pull this brake before I be like one of them company drivers. All right then. Hook raise the legs. Hook the cables up. And I'm gonna get back in here and lower up just a little bit. I don't like riding that low, I should say. So, alright, cool. So let me finish up this last little paperwork, and we will get over here to Humo, which is gonna be a short behind delivery. But this is pretty much just fuel money. But I already know because of what the equipment is. I think they'll tell you on the I want to say this is like, cause I didn't look at anything as far as paper mile or anything. I just wanted to get over here to see the ferry. Yeah, $73 a mile, and it's 56 miles. So this will pretty much be fuel maintenance money, and for y'all to see the ferry with me. So, alright then, let me finish up this last little bit of paperwork, get my logbook right, and we will be gone. Alright, everything's done with that. We are good to roll, and I just love seeing this legit 50, not even freaking 60 miles. But I told y'all when we got over here why I grabbed this load, and it won't really take no time out my day for the day. So yep, head over to Namankton and get to go on the ferry, and then from there we will bobtail over to Lafayette. So like I said, a great start to the day, a great ending, it looks like, to the saga. So alright then, I showed y'all the map. Not that there's really much that y'all need to see, because then it's freaking what, not even 60 miles, but we're locked in, we're loaded, we're hooked up, so let's roll. Rainbow Basket. That's a nice store. I just like the name Rainbow Basket. Not even the basketball, just seeing a rainbow in a store somewhere. Because with today's times, everything just getting more. What's the word I'm looking for? Not uphill like we all hope, you know. But you still have good people out there and still trying their best to do that, so. Those are the ones you got to like and respect and admire. Just give. Come on. S-Scrubs. Switch like I'm going up. It's all good though. Enjoy the ride, right? This is a great, and I will say, I think I gave my review on Louisiana in the last episode, but I'll just give another one for the heck of it. And I think I said this the same time in the whatever episode I said. I can't wait to get back. This is definitely one of my top 3 states now to get into. Yeah, don't they look like they could be camera things? They're not. It's just a state thing, but it threw me. It threw me. Hot sauce, baby. And that's the fun of not being a heavy haul truck. But I got you, baby. Yeah, I know you're. Clutch is getting a workout today, but you got this, baby. You can tell, look at that turbo spooling. Glad I ain't gotta get fuel today, though. I think the last time I really said this and was like really gonna miss it. I forgot what state it was. Might have been Oklahoma. I can't remember, but I am gonna miss Louisiana. I am going, because obviously, if y'all haven't watched my channel for a long while or you new or whatever, it's always been after the first year of working and trucking and all that, around December, I just take it off so I can be with the family, do all that type of stuff. Not to mention loads are kind of scarce as it is for what I'm looking for anyway. So it's just always been, come December, I don't do that much. And if you think I'm lying, look at my uploads for the videos come around December. It's just always how it's been. And it's going to be a freaking tight behind turn, boy. Ooh, I did not see that. Oh, this might be a problem now. Alright, well, that's my fault. I did not know that turn was that tight. Show you how you get out of this. Alright, well, good for y'all who do this all the time, heavy hauls and all that. Make sure you swing a lot wider for this turn over here. Come on, baby. Come on. Y'all can't give me a little bit of room? Alright, where's the... Yeah, I know I'm all off, but that's to show you so I can get enough swing so I can pull this up this way. And really hug this freaking pole median right through here. Cause I didn't start off right. It's in here talking and yapping. But if you do it right, you'll squeeze just enough. Just enough. Come on, baby. Come on in. She's not alright. And that white car screwed me up. So I'll get back with y'all after I get maneuvered out of this. Two, one, and that's all you had to do to get around there. That's why I said, well, let me show y'all, since this isn't one of them super long or complicated ways to do it. And I knew it when I got on. Yeah, when I was swinging, I said, yep, I did not swing that right, but that's on me. So, but nah, I I can't wait to get back to LA, Louisiana, and I'm not hitting this gear right. There we go. There we go. Oh, and I forgot the weight on this Joker. Which I don't need that high one. But yeah, I can't wait to get back to Louisiana. Let me focus. I'm just talking and messing up and screwing it up, and I'm enjoying the view. So let me just focus, get over here, get this thing dropped, and then we will roll to Lafayette. After this turn is another turn, and we'll turn on to get to the bay. And I'm just curious how that will work with this big behind trailer, but I ain't getting no papers or nothing saying I couldn't. And I'm about to say anybody who maps are loading and everything will know you got to get over there to get to them. So swing hard, swing hard. I keep getting you along the trailer. There we go. So we will see when we get over here. I'm just glad traffic is decent this morning. We're trying to do that, at least back there when we didn't turn right or cut right to begin with, and all the traffic, if they were sitting there, that would not have been good. That would not have been good. Not have been easy, I should say. It wasn't good to begin with. So, oh man, oh man. Just love all the green in Louisiana. Gosh, I can't get over this. So nice over here. So nice. And the reason I say, and it might even be, no, I say Washington is still my favorite as far as greenery and lush and everything. But plus this has over Washington State. Damn it, to the left, okay. Stop talking, that's before I miss another freaking turn. Alright, let me see. Trying to see, do you turn there or do you turn here? Not sure. No, I mean, they let me go, so I'm gonna just turn here since they let me go. I like that little international looking truck. But the thing about here versus Washington, this isn't in the mountains and all that, so it's nice, flat, and easy running. So, and I thought so. But yeah. It just doesn't have a sign, so when it ain't got a sign, y'all, you know what it say, look both ways. Look both ways, and we're good. We're good. Alright, cool. I'm really curious to see how we're gonna do this ferry. Cause I know overseas how they do it, and I'm just curious what they do. Cause I think this is the first state anywhere in ATS that they do this. So let's see what happens. You and me are doing this together. Alright, let's read this sign up here. Attention contractors, vendors. Dynamic employees have preferential crossing. There's a big bomb word to say first thing in the morning. But yeah, dynamic employees have preferential crossing privileges on the ferry. In other words, meaning they gotta do it, get the heck out the way. So, other than that, I don't see anything about we can't come, so. Oh, okay, now, so I guess we get over here, we talk to them, they move us across, and there you go. Alright, cool, let's just hope we're long enough, or this long enough. But again, they know Namek's over here, so you would think it would be, so. Come on, we're so close. I think we're so close, we're going to be right up on the gate, but. Right there. And I'm just doing this for my purpose. I gotta go out here and talk to him anyway. But I'm just doing this for me, so. Yep. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. I'm about to say they know what we're doing. We know where we're going. So. Alright. Talk to them. Get across. That was cool. I don't know why it's the little things in life, but that was cool. And I'm glad they showed it and they do like they like to do and just cut scene it and whatnot. And Namek right across the way, so that's what I said. I'm definitely gonna miss LA. Right, easy. Anything all y'all who do the stretch frames and everything, well, I don't know, that fade was pretty long, so, well, that actually makes me think now what's gonna happen when you have like a triple articulating trailer, but that's neither here nor there. Bumpy. Namek, baby. You gonna let me in? You need to see something? Okay, thank you. So you gonna let me in? You gonna let me in? You gonna let me in? I have no idea where that's from now. I know it's a show, I just can't think of what it was. You gonna let me in? Let me in? At least it's not the same thing like I do a lot of times with hello late. That will never get old though. Hey! Yeah, I want to say we don't have to stop at the scale, so that's good. And because they know what we're bringing in, well, they should, well, let me rephrase that, they should know that it comes here a lot like this. Shouldn't even need to back in. They should have a spot for us to just pull in, drop, be done. Let's see. Oh, crap. It looks like they got some funky behind stuff going on through here. Alright, well. Ain't nothing but a thing, baby. I hope I didn't just F myself up. I hope I didn't just mess myself up. Oh no, okay, we got plenty of room. Plenty of room, plenty of room. Now, where the heck do they want this? Well, I love that flag flapping though. That's a nice touch. I like that. I like that. Alright, now it looks like it's over there somewhere. So thankfully, ooh, I should go on the X. Good. Alright, now swing hard this way because I want to say it's right. Keep swinging, take a little bit like that. There we go. See, I don't know where the heck they want this sucker at. Think we're getting there? It just, yeah, I have a feeling okay, cool. So it was gonna be the other side, so we got it. We're good. A little tight, but we good. And gosh darn it, yep, I was afraid. So he's just swinging the other way. Alright, that's cool then. I got plenty of room. Like they say, always leave yourself an out, y'all. So that works, so just swing around here. And I'm glad they even know people gonna screw this up, so they made a spot so you can just swing around here. That's what that one. Oh gosh, no, I just realized it's gonna be tight too. Unless I can swing down through there. I'm gonna take one of the curves through here. Is there a swing around through here? I forget if it was. Don't be no ignorant behind trailers in here. Yes, thank you. Oh, that's a great start to a day. Bumpy. Alright, now I gotta figure out how to get back over there. So, yeah, that's the problem. It doesn't cut through there. So here's what I'm gonna do. Like I say, tell people when they always ask, how you do all that? I'm like, dude, you just take your time, you know, don't be flying and look at all your surroundings and use everything you got. And yes, I'm one of them truckers, I don't care. I use every piece available. So what I'm gonna do now is come pretty much the back the same way we came in, but instead of taking that left, I'm gonna just go to the right since now I know where it's at and how they wanted parts and all that. So yep. Alright, so that it's over there. So instead of going that way, I'm gonna swing that way. Alright, it's gonna be a little tight with that trailer sitting there, but be alright. Be alright. Easy. A little tight through here, that's the truth. Yeah, I told you, a little tight. A little tight, but we got her now. She good now. As I told y'all, look at all that you have available, map yourself out beforehand, and swing in, or go to your destination. Glad Freightliner Part 3 did. That made that easier, because if he'd been up a little bit more, that would have been a little more hard. Now the problem is I don't know if I can straighten her up the right way like I want. Because she might be a little... Oh no, she should be good. Yeah, you good. Oh, that is beautiful. Yep. Perfect, baby. That was beautiful. I gotta get me my own little picture there. That was nice. Like she looked like she was professionally put in there. Go ahead now. Then I'm gonna drop this trailer. Then we're gonna... I don't know if we're gonna bobtail to Lafayette or try and get a load from here. Probably bobtail because I just... we'll play it by ear because I could use the money. So, anyway, let me do what I gotta do the app, do the log, all that. So, alright then. You gotta, like I said, today's just a good day. Today's just a good day because I looked at the board, and like after we unhooked it up here with all that stuff, and it had a load going over to Lafayette, 65 miles. So I think this will be the first time ever if I do this right. That's why I said I like Louisiana. You just tell by the size. I might get 3 loads in one day in the same state. I think I've done that maybe once before, maybe twice. Well, I know I've had it done it twice. But I think the last time I did it was like delivering. Excuse me, that time of year, y'all. But it was like delivering the next morning, so it counts as 3. But I think this will be the first time ever, for me anyway, delivering 3 loads in one day. And it's all within the same state, and it's like not nighttime or the next morning delivery, like all within the same day, like legit in the same day. So what the heck is this load? I think it's in this garage warehouse here. Yep, and I bet you gotta swing around. Yep, thought so. Alright. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go all the way around there. That's what I tell people. Everyone's like so. What's the word I'm looking for? Just in and out. Boom, 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 boom. But let's be honest. How long has the story of all this episode? Well, not even this whole episode, but the story of within Namek been just for this between soon around and all that. That's why it really bugs me that people are just so quick to just. As soon as they get in the depots, yes, it's fourth wall break, I know, but as soon as they get in the depots, customers, shippers, just hit the quick release and then just keep moving. You're missing so much. So much, but not on me. Like I said many videos ago, sorry, which is still true. There's no wrong way to do it, but coming from a trucker in real life, a trucker who has a love for writing and seeing stuff past just what it is and understand how much is within this game, simulation, all that, you are missing so much if you're one of them people who just goes in, drops, and then just keeps going for the next one. And that also is why, if you are one of them, you're probably one of them people too who loves to be riding with people, because it's the interest of the people that's making it entertaining for you. Where this alone by itself is entertaining alone because there's a story and so much involved. And I'm not gonna go on that rant before I start cussing people out, but I'm just saying, if you just come in and go, you're missing a lot. You're missing the depth of everything around. SCS put a lot of work into these, and I, you show up on my videos, take great appreciation at what they do. So that rant's over. We are hooked up. Let me go ahead and get on out, hook this thing on up. Lock it in. Alright, get back in here. I'm gonna turn the truck off for a minute because I gotta go pee. So, I'm gonna do the paperwork, and I'm probably gonna get back with y'all once we're back over the ferry. Maybe not even that. I might not even get back to y'all till we get over to Lafayette, because I want to say it's only like 70 miles. Yeah, 70 miles. So, I don't know. We'll play that by ear, but I'll get back with y'all at some point today. And let's get over here to Lafayette, I believe. Lafayette. I wasn't going to record on the ferry, but I'm like, a little bit more. And the only reason I wasn't going to record, because one way, other way is the same way. But yeah, I like the ferry, so they can give you another shot. I like this little 60-mile loads, get more done in a day. And like I said, Louisiana feels like it's a great place to do it, so. Tracks. And that's why we look. And people, I'm sure people were thinking, oh, trains don't run through there. And it's a long boy, too. Go ahead, baby. That's a long baby. Why we look, people. Why we look. I should go out that way, technically. Yeah, I guess I'll be legit. Go the other way. Yep. Oh, let's catch a gear. Catch a gear, X. Come on. There we go. Alright, good there. And we're good. Well, the right van gonna scoot me up a little bit, but we got space, so. Ain't like earlier today coming through with that freaking extendable one. Or let me to be technically correct, articulating trailer. Excuse me. That time of year, y'all. That time of year. So, as I said, at the start of the saga, which I know I didn't do it in the beginning. That's because I was hoping XL Productions would do it. Oh, don't go that way. But they never did, so I'm just doing it myself. So, because I was hoping they would send me stuff like that about Louisiana, it never happened. So, but it's all good. Like I said, I had a plan, I had an idea, and I'm sticking to it. So, as soon as we swing, I'll let y'all know today's couple of interesting facts about Louisiana. How about I say, don't do it, pizza. Don't do it. Nah, it's so weird always when you go from like the over 45 loads to under 45. This one's only 36, I think, 36,000. So it just feels like I'm gonna go kart now. But it always happens. Oh, thank you, Mac. Is literally, at least as a driver, you blink, you be there. It's 44 minutes. But I'm gonna still give y'all some facts about Louisiana. So let's go with this one. I saw this one last night and it's pretty interesting. The Louisiana State Capitol is the tallest capitol in the USA at 450 feet in height. Wow. I won't have to clean that roof or check that roof. But I'll say it one more time again for y'all, just in case y'all didn't hear the first time. The Louisiana State Capitol is the tallest state capitol in the U.S. at 450 feet in height. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's just crazy. Alright, here's another one I found interesting. The majority of New Orleans French Quarter is actually Spanish in architecture. Oh, okay, didn't know that. Okay. Damn, Chef, I'll give y'all one more. I got 3 yesterday just because I was like, well, I'm slacking, so I'll give y'all 3 today. Because I think yesterday I gave y'all 2, so I'll give y'all one more. So as soon as I get back up and get a little distance, Lumber boy there was starting to slow down a little bit. But here's the third fact I looked up yesterday. The unique fact, I should say. The Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans is the largest fixed domed structure in the world. Which I can believe that. Say it one more time again in case somebody didn't understand in here. Whatever. The Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans is the largest fixed domed structure in the world. There's so much good about Louisiana in general, but I kind of want to visit that now, but I don't know if that's anywhere near here. But I'd have to go back to New Orleans to check. So, okay, now let's sit back over here. Oh, that did not. That was. Oh, they gonna me. Oh, nice people in Louisiana. Thank you. That was such a quick one, but it works well. No, it's a nice little. I think it's a. Looks like a Cascadia from the angle of the hood and the sleeper window and just the shape of it, and that very cookie cutter look, if you will. Hey, is that Mercedes-Benz? I got excited. Global Sky. I'm about to say, is that the Benz? Speaking of the Benz. Come on, light. Hello, light. I told you that ain't gonna go away. Not gonna go away. Oh, snap, that is the light. Dang it. I thought it was the other light. I'm still going. They better not say nothing. I was looking up at the top. Whoa, come on. That one up there, truck. Give me a minute. Having a look would have sat right through it. Yeah, bumpy. Bumpy. Alright, what is this? Oh, deep wells, yeah. I'm sure I've been to quite a few of these. Not in Louisiana, but just in general. Alright, now what do they want you? It's really that short to Lafayette? That's crazy. That's why, one thing I love about Louisiana, you get a great ride, but it's not crazy long. I think I said that day 2, episode number 2, something like that. But it's not crazy long. So that's why I definitely will be trying to get back over here soon. Alright, though my flashes won't be professional. I don't know what the heck they want. So I'm gonna slip right here without messing up that George. No, what about that? Camaro. I couldn't think of the word Camaro. I want to say it might be through one of these. Yeah, it's on the other end. So good deal. Shop town. I don't know where to get unloaded. Alright, there it is, right there in the middle. Well, I might. This lazy as I don't know what I do is I should just back in. But I'll show that it can be done. I'm not a big fan because me personally doing it all the time. I'd rather back in, but I want to say for all y'all people who just like the easy paths of stuff, I want to say this is one of those instances where you legit just pull through. You just have to know all the right angles to catch it without hitting crap. There we go. I might have cut too hard. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just back it. You can, I just didn't cut right. It seems to be a theme today. But I was all prepared to back in, so I'm sticking with the original plan. I mean, I'm sure you could. If you saw you easily could, I would just have maneuver more. That's why I said before we pulled in here, it's harder doing it that way, for me anyway, my theory, my belief, and what I see all the time. But just coming up here and backing in when you have all this space available, you know. But I'm sure people are going to just be pulling in. I can guarantee that, so. Like I said, that's easier for me, but I know some people will say the opposite. It's like, no, it's easy to pull in. Hey, to each their own. That's what I always say. There's no wrong way to do it as long as you get to the same goal. As a matter of fact, my buddy Jock, we were riding Christmas night we were riding, meeting up with somebody else, and we were all in different directions, all that, but he said it don't matter as long as we all end up in the same goal. And I'm like, yep, that's very true. That's very true. Alrighty then, we are now here over in No, is it? I cannot get that word right. Lafayette. Yeah, we're over here in Lafayette, or Lafayette. Yeah, one or two, whatever you want to call it. So, let's see, before I start lining y'all into them, we're going to still be running another one for today, because it didn't dawn on me until I looked just now. I think it's like 3 o'clock. Yep, 3 o'clock. So, bam, bam, bam. Lafayette, or was it Deep Wells? Yeah, I'm wondering. I told y'all I do a lot. I don't know who the heck would think I'm bullcrap when I say this, but y'all do y'all. Lafayette. Yeah, if I can spell correctly. Lafayette, LA. Deep. And I'm just messing this all up now. Deep. Thank you. Wells. Excuse me. I'm not gonna say I dropped the trailer yet, because as far as my time goes, I got another 4 hours. Excuse me. Throw that back in the bunk. So I think what I might do is take 2 hours break here, so I don't have to do the full 10 when I stop for the day, and go from there. So I'm not even gonna drop it yet. Do that. So let's look at the board real quick since we're here. Let's look at the board since we're here. Because I'm hoping to get one from Lafayette to Natchitoches, or Port, whatever it is, Fauchon, somewhere over here. So like that one, or what's the other one? And I think I mean, it sounds horrible. What is it? Not that one. I'd go. So I think the one I'm hoping more for, Northern. So from here, I can just start working my way back all the way home. And thankfully, there's so many spots I could get somewhere. But I'm gonna just ride with Bitterman then. Because these two, just because they worked and I have my own authority and I can do it, so that's what I went with that. So, but what are we looking for here? Either Port, Fucham, whatever, chicken cheese. Either that or Natchitoches. So Northern, that Natchitoches, whatever. I told y'all when we came over here, I'm a butcher half of these woods, half of these cities. I'm trying. So let's just see now. Cape. Oh, they got a Cape. That would be a great. I mean, the pay's a little low, but. I can get back over to New Orleans and get a trailer. Might, because I know they work Global Sky too, and used packaging. That pretty much is any company always does used packaging, so I'm sure I could do that with Bitterman. Let's see. Make sure. Perfectly. And that is actually through Bitterman. I'm gonna bump it then. I'm gonna just drop it now. Pick this up. I was gonna take my. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drop it, then lock into it, but I'm gonna still take my 2 hours. Yep, that's it. Told y'all this was a good day. When I woke up this morning, getting out that bed, y'all saw me getting out the bed, the bunk in the back and all that. I said it's gonna be a good day, and what I tell you, 3 hours, and I think from here over to that's another 2 hours. So legit, this will be 3 loads in a day. Clap for me on that, baby. Come on now. You can't even make this up. And it's right where we at. Come on. You can. Oh my goodness. I'm not making this up, y'all. Come on now. You can't even ask for something better than that. See, that's that high power saying, I got you. So, alright, let me get the logbook stuff done for this, the app work and all that stuff, and we'll drop this one, lock this one in. I'm gonna go hook up to it. Then we just gonna ride over to Natchitoches cheese, whatever. I don't know what I'm screwing up that word. But we just gonna ride over there, and then I'm gonna just enjoy. I'm gonna let y'all just enjoy without me talking all the way over there, because that'll actually be more than 60 miles. So y'all just get a nice ride over there for y'all who just love to put the engine. So let me do all the stuff for this. Alright, all the stuff's done for it. It said it somewhere. I don't know. It said it was ready, so I hope it's not like right beside. I hate when they do that. But it's all good. You get used to it. That's why I like having my own trailer sometimes. Well, I like both. I like having my own owned trailers and having empty trailers with company trailers. That way when you undo it, it's just bam, locked, good to go. I need to check too. But I might have did this wrong. But let me see. Because it should already be out. I shouldn't have to come back. Oh, good thing. That's what I'm thinking about to have too. It's not official until you actually check in with them and all that type of stuff. With this, though, what I'm thinking is because it shouldn't. Oh no, it's right there. So what the heck is it? Well, let me just check something. Let me go down there. I thought so. Alright, well, let's find it real quick. I don't know what the heck it said. Oh, there it is. There it is, and I'm guessing I'm going from here. It's on this side. Okay, cool. For a second, I thought I did like I commonly do when you do one that's not a World of Trucks one, which means you gotta go back, talk to the people, do all that, which I'm like, you shouldn't have to, so, but I thought you could. So, alright, so swing. Like I said, I'm still sticking with the plan. I'm gonna just stay here for a couple hours, chill. Where the heck is this thing? Right there. We got right there. So chill here for a little bit, then roll after 2 hours. That's pretty much for the logbook. I got the time, and I know I'll get there. So like I said, it's been a great day. I just felt the energy when I got up, and Louisiana State, and I'm gonna match that energy you feel, and it is definitely showing. So it's definitely showing. Let's see if I can get one shot with me and Low Boys and Goosenecks. Like, oh, gotcha. I thought I could. Sometimes we're not the best. Y'all saw that this morning. Alright, let's see that, then that. Lock it in. Turn these lights on. Make sure all that works. Let's see here. There we go. So lock it in. Yep, all the lights work. Everybody's good. Good. Raise up a little bit. She's a little low for me. Alright, cool. Jump back on inside here. Do that. Turn the lights out. And turn you out. And there you go. That. Turn it off. And I'm gonna just do like I love to do, which I'm gonna tell y'all now. This bed is nowhere near Sophia, even the Freightliner Classic. They're still sitting in LA that I got from Kingston's bed is more comfy than this. They put new sheets on it. It's just a whole thing. But that's why I think, episode before, which I'm not going to go into, this all about Louisiana, baby. But I talked about how these trucks, this one and the Mac I was in, I think when we got over here, I'd have to double check. But both of these are going to be revamped, reconfigured, all of that, because they're just too plain to me right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, when I was out running, working, just cared about getting the money, yeah, I didn't care about that. But now they're both kind of like, all right, you need to put a little Excel touch on this. So, but either way, I'm going to lay down in this bunk and just chill for a couple hours. Morning, morning, morning. It is a good start to the morning. I just did my, I guess you call it like all the computer work, business stuff like that. That's why I love people that think trucking is just jumping in and driving. That is, yes, that's about 60% of what it is, obviously, but that's not all it is. And as far as this game per se, even when you incorporate some of that into this, it makes it so much more immersive, realistic, interactive. But hey, like I said, no wrong way to do it. No wrong way to do it. So now I'm actually excited too, because it didn't dawn on me. I was filling out the paperwork, like my law paperwork and everything, be like, this is like the 11th load in Louisiana, so I should be done. I didn't even check last night, legit. Once we dropped that trailer, they already even took it, which is, you know how that goes. But, yeah. And I was doing it this morning, I looked and I said, oh snap, it's like the 11th, 12th load, so I should be done with the event. So let's see. It should be the case, should be. So let's see. Drum roll, please. I always love seeing that. I always love seeing that. Oh, that is good. I love seeing that. That is beautiful. That really is. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm happy to see it. I'm great to see it, all that. But on the downside, that just means I'm going to be headed out of Louisiana. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know it's not fun. But it's funny how life just works out sometimes. Because I'm actually going to switch out of this truck back in the garage in Baton Rouge. So I'm going to try today to get a load to Baton Rouge so I can switch into that truck. And then from that truck, just head on out to California. Sad but true. But life has a funny way of working out. And I think this will be the first time. Nah, maybe in Arkansas I might have did it too. Yeah, I think I did. I switched into Black Beauty. But anyway, it's kind of nice when you do it. I think when I switched into Black Beauty, though, I was still finishing the event, the state work, I call it. Yeah, excuse me while I'm about to take a drink. But, nah, I think this is like the second time I've done it. But it's just nice, you know. Just nice. So, alrighty then, with all that little catch-up out the way, let's see what we got going for us today. I'm trying to get down to Baton Rouge and AMT and all that. Not AMT, Bitterman, which is funny. You would think they would have a contract to get. Maybe I'll talk to them and see if they do. As far as I know, I don't know. Maybe I'll talk to them. Maybe I'll take a business approach and tell them, hey, if y'all do this, y'all can get some more income, stuff like that, you know. So, but alright, so let's see. Baton Rouge, yeah, they got nothing there. Really, they ain't got nothing coming out. Need to whatever this is. I don't know. Yeah, see, that's a little too low. Let's go here. Yeah, nope. 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 Yeah, nope. 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 Alright, one more if we get lucky, might, but not. Yeah, okay. Alright, so that ain't gonna happen. I was hoping to get that little extra income. Because after doing all the. Excuse me. After doing all the financial work today, this morning. Look, I have nowhere near my minimum, but I think one load within LA would do it. That's why I was hoping to get it today, but it's all good. It's all good, and I know it'll definitely balance out once I get a good long load coming from LA down to California or even Texas. So, alrighty then, well, with that out the way, nah, I'm not gonna have y'all sit here from here to Baton Rouge because I'm sure at some point piece the two together. Y'all know what that looks like, so I ain't gonna do that. I'll holler at y'all, I guess, when we get over to Baton Rouge. Alright, we over here. It's almost noon, lunchtime. And I really was hoping, the truck I was having coming over here, Red Star, the Western Star. You've seen it in a bunch of my videos. I can't remember the exact number of the Western Star, like as far as the model number. But I was hoping it would be over here. It's not. I called up the delivery service I used to bring them over here. They said it's en route. So I'm like, well, I could wait and wait till it gets here. I'm like, well, you know what? This is life saying I'm gonna give you another chance to have fun in LA. Which is funny how it's LA. But that's just the way it is, Louisiana. So long story short, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna check the full contract market to see if I can get one running through LA, going into Los Angeles, just to get a little extra money in the pocket, stuff like that. And if you don't know, if this is the first time coming here, when I say full contract, I mean they provide the truck, they provide the trailer. Pretty much, I'm just a driver monkey. That's what it is. I'm just a driver monkey moving it around. But thankfully, that's everywhere, no matter what state it is. Whatever, it's everywhere in trucking, ATS, ETS2, all that. So, and that's what I'm going to look for today, a full contract load. So, let's go. There, go to the full contract jobs. And it's Baton Rouge. Let's see what we got here. See, I don't want nothing long. I was just trying to get like a couple hours, get there, get back by the end of the night, and hopefully the truck will be here, you know. Instead of just sitting around not making money, you can use the advantage if I'm just be sitting and make a little money, you know. You don't really have Port Patron. So I was responding to a text message. I got the one going to Port Patron, but that's all y'all got in. If I'm not a bat, I mean, I guess in theory the local routes don't pay that much, so that's why you don't see them that often. It's crap. Like legit, if it wasn't for the fact I'm just doing this to kill time, get a little money in my pocket, I wouldn't take this for any other reason. For any other reason, heck, I'm more considering this. Nope, that's too long. Okay. Alright, I guess this is the one we're doing. Now, I don't want to, but I'm going to. And I'll show you. I'll record that just for the heck of it. Just because y'all rode with me this far. Let y'all see the last one in Louisiana I'm going to be doing most likely. So, yep. So, let me do all the app work for this. And we will get rolling here. Alright. We over here at the job. I hated a cab, but yeah, there's that. Also, the other thing dawned on me as I was riding over here to get the load, or pick up the truck and trailer rather. It's gonna be automatic. I already know that, and I hate that too. And even worse is I got the paperwork, so it said it was about 41K or 41,000 pounds. So it means it's heavy and automatic. That won't be fun, but this was pretty much a diesel money and kill time load, if you will. So yeah, I just finished the pre-trip, so let's go and get on in. Oh, and even worse, the fun freaking why own my own trucks? Why own my own stuff? So let me go ahead and do this. No, do this now since we're here. Adjust the seat. So and yes, we want that one. That. There we go. There you go. I'm telling people you gotta do. That's what I love in the what is it called? The driving academy. They said that's the first thing you gotta know, how to adjust your mirrors. So where's my mirrors? Well, oh no, that's two now. Two. They changed it with update. And there we go. Slide you right about there. And it was right. So right. Slide you about Yeah, and actually, you know, this is the blind side, so I'll go a little bit more, especially since it's a day cab. Oh, God, no, that's going to be way too short for that little blind mirror, so spin you out some more. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I guess I'm 30. See, I'm still thinking cab over. Oh, not cab over. A sleeper truck. There you go, that works. And since you're here, I might as well go ahead and bring you out a little bit more. Excuse me. Excuse me. I told you, it's that time of year, y'all. Should bring it down a little bit. I'm telling y'all don't know. There's a lot that goes into this besides just jumping in and going. I tell people that all the time. So, and just me personally, because I like just seeing the wheels of it. There. Perfect. It is still a little off on the UI, yes, but I'm not going to concern myself with that. So, let's see. Mileage is with mileage on this Jarvis contraption truck, if you will. Alright, there's gotta be a mileage on here. They ain't gonna have. You know what I think I need to do? I learned this from the I gotta stop hitting that one. I learned this from the Tech Kenworth. Right there. You wouldn't think so, but the way sometimes people leave the steering wheel, it blocks that last little piece you need, which is down here. So that should bring it up a little bit. Right there. There. I want to say, nope, there it is. I told you. Good Lord, okay, timeout. I bet, boy, they must have been rolling, because this ain't no truck. Unless they changed up the dash, I don't know all the background of this truck and whatnot, but as a matter of fact, I'm sitting here just BSing. This fire, that's going to be warming up. There we go. But, they must be rolling at 397,000 already? Well, not on me. Not on me. Let me write that mileage down real quick. 397. Alright, so that's in the book, good to go. Let's see what okay, it's just pretty warm already, so it must have just recently dropped it off. But already be in the 100s. Then we can get rolling then. And what I tell y'all, automatic. I hate automatic. And like a lot of drivers, apparently they don't pull the freaking brakes, but whatever. Now before we get rolling, I guess I'll show you on the map. It's a little small, little load. Like I said, to kill time load and just to get some more diesel fuel money. So that, and on the plus side too, I've never even been to Port Fortune, which I didn't even realize at the time. So it works out well for me. So, alright, well that's that and that. Y'all saw it's a little shorty load. So, throw it in first. Does it have a trailer brake? Yep, there it is. Tug test, make sure she's locked, and let's roll. Heavy too. You can feel it on the bounce, but it's whatever. So somebody years ago asked, and I was thinking about it as I was booking the load and everything. Asked, wait, how does leases work when you're doing full contract loads like this? That's what I call them anyway. And I told him it works like this. As far as the lease, when I lease onto a company, that's pretty much just where the truck that I own is leased. Whereas when I do this like this, it's all me. So it's not like I have to stay with that company or nothing like that. It's all me. Like, it's legit. Do this load, I'm done. I'm not employed by the company, because I think the company hauling this is Namic. Yeah, we're Namic. So, doing all that stuff like that. So there's no kind of, you can't go to one. It's pretty much like being freelance when you get I'm just going across there and say no, I'm just doing it to be nice. But it's pretty much like being freelance when you get a full contract job like this. When I say I'm leased to a company, that just means where the truck is leased. So that means that truck at that time while I'm driving it, you don't even go with that company. Unless I do it on my own authority, like I've done. Well, the last couple times doing state works, it just makes it a little bit easier to getting around everything like that for the state work and stuff like that. So. Alright, now with that out the way, let's go on in and get over here and get this truck and trailer dropped and not hitting nothing in their stuff. So get used to this automatic. Will say I'm not a fan of automatics, but I love having that back window. It comes so much. Alright then, let's get on over here and I'll holler at y'all once we get over here. Just doing my little last post trip for this truck. And as y'all can see, I am not a day cab driver. I'm not used to it. That's why this will be the first time I ever say it to y'all. For y'all who like day cabs and do them all the time, more props to y'all. Because it didn't dawn on me until I started back in how short the wheelbase is for this and how quick they turn and everything else like that. So more props to y'all that do this all the time. There's just ain't your boys. Ain't your boys. So alrighty then, well, thanks for riding with me in Luscious Louisiana. I'm really gonna miss Louisiana. Yeah, I'm really gonna miss Louisiana. But like I said, this morning when I did some looking around at my books and everything, I'm gonna be with Quality Distribution when I start next year, 2026, baby. So maybe with them I'll get a couple loads back out here or Iowa. It just depends. That's the truck, and you never know till you turn that key See what the loads are looking like and go from there. But I thank y'all for riding with me within Luscious Louisiana. It was a great run, and I'll put it like this: I really enjoyed it because I have a feeling I saw the contracts for the Dakotas are opening up, and if y'all think Colorado's mountains and hills are bad, wait till you get to Dakotas. Wait till y'all get to the Dakotas. But y'all already know your boy's gonna do a Saga with that too, so. But anyway, thanks for riding with me, and I will holler at y'all on the next one.